So, geographic farming, traditional farming, and what does that mean? What does that look like? Traditionally, and I pulled this from Tom Ferry, I think his geographic farming strategy is tried and true that he talks about, and that is 250 to 500 homes at a turnover rate of 5% or greater. The market's a little different these days, so I say actually instead of 5%, I say 4% or greater. Let's just go ahead and show you what that looks like for an area. This is one of my favorite tools to use when trying to identify something such as a area with a high turnover rate. Let's do this, 4% to 10 plus, and press continue and reload. You can do the count range to, let's say, let's just do 301 to 400. Let's continue and load. So here's one, 4%. Let's lower that. Continue and reload. I like using list view. Okay, here's a good one. So the reason why this is important and the reason why people have been doing this for a number of years is really because you have to have a number of homes that you can go ahead and market to, but can also give you a well enough or well-deserved return on investment to those people you're trying to serve. Okay. And so if you're picking anything less than 4%, you could be farming or marketing to people that are just not in the mood to sell. And the likelihood of you getting a return on investment in that area could be dismal. So that's the reason why I agree with Tom Ferry's 250 to 500 homes at a 5% turnover rate or higher. Now, here's the thing. Things are changing right now in terms of how you market to your farms and how you source your farm. Really, I think a one-on-one would be better to discuss that even more. But here is the way that you can go ahead and at least take a turnover rate and search in the areas that you want to prospect. Let's just do another one really quick, and let's look at San Clemente. I used to live in San Clemente for about 12 years, so I love checking this area out. Continue and reload. Farms, but such this 205 right here, I don't think this is a bad option for you. Let's see another one. Here we go, 299. That's a great option at a 4% turnover rate. Here's the thing I want you to consider though, whenever you're looking at these farm territories. It could be a not so great turnover rate for that area. Maybe traditionally it has had a really good turnover rate. And you could be the reason why people sell more and more. And it could jump up to 5% for the turnover rate for the amount of sales that have happened in that community that you've been serving. So never really discard an area, even if you know that the turnover rate is not very high. Maybe you could turn that around, or maybe there is a service that you provide that encourages them to go ahead and sell and do something with the money from that sale. There's plenty of options that they could use, but that being said, never discredit an area because the turnover rate is low. You could be the reason why it goes up even more. But to start off with, if you are trying to get a greater return on investment sooner, quicker, faster, I would pick somewhere that does have a 5% or higher. Okay? As the market gets better and better, definitely the 5% are what I would aim for. I would not discard the 4% because right now, just sales overall are much, much lower. So maybe it's a 5% territory or area or farm that is just currently at a 4%.